And we're back. Yippee!
Hello.
We're still missing a viper, so we'll chit chat for a moment.
Oh yeah.
How's it going, everybody? How we doing? How we feeling?
All these rolls are so tense.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough, yeah.
You guys are fine.
You guys are fine. Y'all almost died. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
I'm numb to it by now. It's just another day of fucking Randy critting me specifically.
Pathfinder creatures are so dangerous. It's wild.
Yeah, I love it.
Pathfinder's a game of strategy.
Because when I did that one shot and everything, I was like, I want to find creatures, and I started looking at creatures, and I was like, oh look, a small pile of rubble that's alive. That should be fine. And it's like, oh, this thing can hit everything that it can touch. Like if if somebody's in touching range of the creature, it can hit everyone with its attacks.
And it trips people.
Yep.
I like being needed as a party healer.
You're
instead
so
of
needed.
like sometimes. Because that was my thing with playing D&D. Last time I did like a cleric, and I was just like, I'm sometimes needed, but not all that much.
Oh, like
I just get to throw fire in people's faces, but here I'm like, I have to heal, and I kind of like it.
That's really good.
Don't worry. As long as you have Alara on the team, you'll always need a healer.
Yay, Piper.
Extreme need.
Oh, speaking of Alara, your relic gift should be on your character sheet now. It should be listed under extra bonus feats on your character sheet.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Ooh.
You got an extra foot.
Feats. Wait. Bonus feat. Oh.
Go ahead and look that over.
The caveman SpongeBob. Oh.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Same brain.
Goody, goody, goody.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a good noise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the noise just kept getting better and better.
Fascinating. Recalculating? I love that so much. Think again.
Okay.
I love the idea of Alara just like missing and then being like, actually I read about this in a book once. Let's try that again.
Do you want to tell the party and the viewers what it is that you just got?
Yeah, okay. I got Scar Relic Recalculate. Active reaction, concentrate. Trigger, you fail an attack roll. The effect is analysis of angles, probabilities, and a myriad of other factors flows from your relic into your mind after you miss an attack, preparing you for the next one. You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your next attack roll against the target you missed, as long as it's made before the beginning of your next turn.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Wait, that could actually... I have a question for you. So you know how I have that reaction spell?
Yeah, that applies.
When do
reactions restock, or you get a fresh one at the end of your turn?
Oh, okay. So wait, if I miss an attack and it's the last action I have, and then my turn ends, but it hits me, and then I can attack again, would that give me that bonus?
Yeah.
So this is not the beginning of my next turn?
Correct.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yo, let's go! That's sick! All right,
hell yeah, that's awesome, dude. Congrats on the
crazy.
On the goodie.
Thank you. Oh, I'm happy.
Hell yeah. Well, let's taper that and get back to our burning village.
Let's taper that. It's crazy.
Okay, so you guys on this day of travel are entering. You're getting to the river, so you're entering friendly territory. But you do need to swap over the sled gear from your sleigh to ice blade gear for traveling over ice. God damn.
Mhm.
One day I'll be able to talk. So I'm going to need a crafting check here at the top of the day.
I got it. If that's
hope so.
okay.
Yeah, you're the crafting
Okay,
guy.
all right.
I really hope so, because mine's a plus
I was like,
0.
if you wanted to.
No, you're Tony the mechanic.
Okay, got you. I know, God. Since a 14.
That is exactly what you needed.
Oh my God. Yippee.
Let's go.
About how long does it take to swap the stuff over?
Like an hour.
Like an hour? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just like it's like putting chains on your car kind of thing. It's not like making an item.
Gotcha. I need to do something.
Okay.
While I assume Alira is nose deep in her book and Solanin is working with the power tools to swap out the sleds for the blades.
She somehow has oil smeared across her forehead.
Your jacket just becomes overalls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caspian is going to kind of make their way onto the river. And I would like to look around, because the ice here is pretty thick. But the river's used for all sorts of things, like ice fishing and stuff. And I would like to just sniff around to see if I could find a thinner place for the ice. I am also open to using my sword to try and melt some stuff if I need to.
Okay, go ahead and make a survival check.
Oh boy. Let's see about that. Survival, that's a +1. All right, let's try that. How does this go? My God, that's a 20. Dirty 20.
You know, there's a couple places where thinner ice would be on rivers like this. It's either going to be directly in the center, or it's going to be in like where small side tides have broken out. So you kind of like scan the river, and then you see a part where it looks like the river kind of dips outward, like a small like resting pool would be had, and you make your way over there, and you do manage to find a spot where the ice is thinner.
Nice. I will pull Ashen Edge and just kind of like gently trace, like a 2 foot by 2 foot cube, like a little square, and just kind of get it down to where like I could get to water.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and just make a crafting check for me.
Come on, man. Fucking 3.
Okay. You take
What am
your
I
time.
Okay.
You're trying to cut a hole through ice.
A thin.
It is thin, thinner
Okay,
than
yep,
other
continue.
places. It just takes longer than you thought it would take. You like start this task and you're like, this should only take like 5-10 minutes. So it takes like 20 to 30 minutes, but you do manage to get like a little 1 foot by 1 foot square of ice cuts. You can access the water.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, Caspian will do that and kind of reach their hands in to the water. Specifically the one with the weird fucking river mark. And sort of feel the current. Is there like a decent current here?
There's a little bit of one. It's not as fast as it would be if you were closer to the center of the river, but there's definitely movement.
Okay. Yes, this will suffice, I think. Good. And they'll kind of like squat down in their long coat and kind of pull their hand out of the water before it starts to fucking freeze over. And kind of shake it off while looking at some of the water droplets. Say, I'm not particularly good at this sort of thing. Communing with nature. Not exactly my cup of tea. But Well, I've got something that I need to give you, and I need you to take care of it. I hope that's still something you do, even now. Yes, well, all right. Anyway, and they will kind of reach back into their bag and pull out the small bundle of bones from the attic whisperer. I'm sorry. Family can't do this for you. I'm sorry you were left behind. But hopefully, if there is someone waiting for you at the end of this river, they'll be able to find you. Even if it's taken a little while longer than expected. No child should be left alone. So, in the name of House Novac and the people of Little Torn and the land itself, I return you to where we all come from. And I will kind of gently untie the bag and just sort of slowly feed the bones into the water so that they can be taken by the current.
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh boy. $21.
You take your time with solemn reverence to return these bones to the river. And you slip your hand into the water, and you did feel the current before. It was slow, but it seems purposeful now, directional, as you release these bones. And for just a second, you feel as if a hand caresses the back of your hand and takes the bones gently from you as you place the last of them in the water. Caspian, you have activated your blessing of the river.
What? Oh, what is that?
You can go ahead and check your character sheet. In the bonus feats.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll do that. I'll do that in a second. Caspian will just kind of flex their hand a little bit, and let out a breath and just say, "Okay, good. I'm glad. And just, they're not very great with this sort of thing, so they just, kind of give a little sniff, and pull their hand out of the water, and then they don't really know what to do, or how to, they just feel kind of vulnerable, so they just sort of gently pat the top of the water, and just say, good job. Good job. And kind of stand up and straighten up and and sort of just start making their way back towards the rest of the group as if nothing happened. Because
can I see if Astrid sees you coming back to the group?
Oh, sure, absolutely, if you would like to. I'm also going to read whatever this thingy is.
Yeah, you would notice Caspian walking towards you guys.
Hey, Caspian, did you wander away from the group and do something on your own?
In the middle of the daylight, I was 20 feet away. Can't a person admire the water in peace?
No, you're allowed to admire the water in peace, but you did say to let people know.
That's
just
true.
Saying.
You're right.
Yes.
I'm
just saying.
That's fair. Good point. You've got me there.
We do, and I am listening to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's fair. I should play by my own rules. Understandable. I have a question for God.
Okay.
I'm
For God.
why? Yeah, I've linked the blessing of the river. First blessing of the river. Activate action once per day. Fortune for 1 minute. What is fortune?
It's essentially Pathfinder's version of advantage.
Oh.
So you get to roll 2 dice, take the better one.
Cool. Okay.
It's a concentrated fortune effect. It is for any roll you make within that minute.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Wowzers. Wow woo wee wah. Good to know. Cool. I don't think Caspian fully understands that is a thing they have at the moment. But they definitely feel like something's a little different.
Yeah.
They feel good. They feel good.
Mark on the palm of your hand is almost like, it feels almost like it's pulsing with your heartbeat, but it feels like gentle, like you can just feel the rush of a current over the palm of your hand. The rest of you feel this too.
Oh.
So when it became active for one of you, it became active for all of you.
Oh.
As you all receive the activation of the first blessing of the river. Let me go ahead and add that to your character sheets.
Oh, let's go.
Weird
My
thing.
hand's doing the weird thing again.
Time to activate blessings.
Neat.
Get on there. There we go.
They're excited too.
He's been
Yay.
so loud.
Jesus Christ.
You need to get like a bunch of foam padding.
Yeah,
and just
we
put it
gotta
around him.
put
Yeah.
some soundproofing on his throne or something. Jesus.
Yeah. I mentioned it one time, and he was like, "No, it should be fine."
It's not fine.
It's
Gurdy.
not.
We have recordings.
Oh,
We
there's
can prove
so
it.
many. There's so many.
Oh.
You're clear as day.
We can make a clip compilation.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Okay,
All
you
right.
all should have that on your
Well.
character sheets now.
Yay.
Are we good to go? Is everything all right? Everything swapped over? Are we ready?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
Should be all set.
All right, phenomenal, fantastic. Well, I don't see any smoke on the horizon yet, but that's no reason to slow down.
Let's go.
All right, let's head home.
All right, give me a driving lore check.
Oh boy. Hey, Dungeon Master, about how long is it going to take us to get home from here?
2 days.
2 days? Cool. I think I'm going to accidentally activate my little thingy.
So your driving is going to take 8 hours, and your little thingy only lasts for a minute, so you can't use it for checks that are for like an activity
Wow.
that you spend hours doing.
Okay, all right. Well, fair enough then. Driving lore! 13?
That is not quite gonna cut it.
If you want, you can use my good boy point, if applicable.
should.
Yeah, can I do that?
You can do that, or you guys can force march today. So like failing this check just means that you guys will only do half the distance.
Oh, could we gotta.
So you can
go.
force march and make up the distance. And you can use the good boy point, or you can force march, whichever you prefer.
We could force. What's everybody's constitution modifiers?
Let's see.
Yep. Right there on your character tab. What are we
Plus
looking at?
2.
+2, nice.
+0.
Yeah, that tracks.
+1.
+1, what do you got?
-1.
-1. Cool. We can't force march. We gotta use the
Well,
thing.
you can, but Olera
Sorry.
would be fatigued.
Yeah, we can't. We gotta use the thing.
It's okay. You can tire out the librarian.
That's fair. You know what? It'll be your call. Would you rather be fatigued, or would you rather us use a good boy point?
Would it get us there faster?
It would get you there at the
It
same
will get
time.
us at the same time. One is just using a good boy point. One is giving you fatigue.
Oh. What does fatigue do for you again? Like, what? How bad is that?
Sure. Fatigue. Let's see.
-1 status penalty to AC and saving throws. You recover after a full night's rest. You can't use exploration activities while traveling.
Please make your decision.
You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead. I'll do exhaustion. It's fine.
All right. 1 fatigue,
Okay.
and we go.
You guys
Fatigue.
go ahead
One
and do the
fatigue
force
for the
march.
snake.
Let me just add fatigued. I can do this. Come on. Buttons. Nope, evidently not. Hold on. I can do this. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Never mind, we'll get to it. You have fatigue.
Fatigue.
Okay, you guys make it another hex before you have to stop and camp for the night. So go ahead and do our camping stuff again.
See, it's fine. I'll just sleep again. Nothing bad'll happen, surely.
Surely.
Certainly the DM won't.
Certainly the DM won't hear me say that and then change the plans.
So gentle with you guys.
Can you pull up the the camping sheet, please?
Oh yeah, I pulled it up, but I forgot to click the show
Taco.
players button.
Wait. Okay. And have we not camped at this hex before?
In this hex, actually, you have camped in this hex. This is the hex where you
Yeah.
met all the goblins.
Sweet.
So you have a successful camp here.
Oh, nice. That means, Astrid, if you want to do another thing, you can, or you could take the night off. It's up to you.
I should hunt and gather so we have food.
Failure on the story.
Oof.
No
Oh.
negatives, but no bonuses. Sorry.
I would like to hunt and gather. Can I move?
Yeah,
No,
you just
I
drag and drop yourself
Nope.
onto the.
I don't have permission.
That's wild. There you go.
Survival. Nope. I failed to find anything.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It's off day.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Stealth and food.
Today, the story of the.
The cooking sheet is not present.
Right. Yeah, I'm waiting
Yeah,
for the
we're waiting
stealth
on-
to be rolled.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Mari?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I hard disassociated.
just like. Mari.exe.
Wow.
That's sound.
I'm gonna let you guys know everything has failed so far.
No.
Oh.
That tracks.
All right, let's
With some
see.
giant glowing neon signs. Camp here. Yeah.
All right. Are you cooking? What are you cooking? Hearty meal? Basic meal?
Let's go for a hearty meal. Why not?
Okay.
Let's
Roll it.
see. What's the worst that'll happen?
Don't say that.
That is a success.
Hey, success.
That's a success.
Yippee.
It would have been really funny if I rolled a 4.
Why am I fatigued?
You should not be.
I'm right-clicking it then.
Alara should be fatigued.
Yeah, and I'm tired.
Where's the button? Fatigue. Maybe I put it on the wrong one of you.
Oh, that's because there's a giant Alara token on my screen.
Oh,
What?
No, I'm
Okay.
gonna
I'm just refreshing. I don't have time to worry about that. Carry on, please.
Wild. All right. Well, I lost the camping sheet. There we go.
Oh no.
Okay. You guys all have that? All right. Somebody give me a flat d20 roll, please.
Mari, do it.
As well.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, my.
Help
Let's
us.
go, Mari.
Blind,
Let's
right?
go.
Blind, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Done it.
You all settle in for your last night of camping before you arrive back at Little Torn. I forgot to change the date. Hold on. There we go.
Hold on one
I have
second.
I have 2 expired meals.
Oh yeah, you can just right-click
Right-click
those.
Okay.
You all find yourselves entering a deep sleep.
Oh boy.
And
sleep.
you feel as though you're floating. In deep, cold, rushing water.
Ooh.
But it feels like a caress almost.
Ooh.
Everyone go ahead and give me perception checks.
Okay. Blind?
Yes.
That secret.
Secret check. I clicked the button and I didn't see my shit again.
That I've rolled. I've secretly rolled.
Yeah, try again, Caspian. If you don't see your dice roll, then it doesn't roll.
Okay.
There we go. I see.
Yeah, now I see mine.
There we go.
Okay. Just need Alaris. I think Viper stepped away though.
Oh no.
Bruh.
That's okay. You're all floating in this water. You look down, you can see the riverbed. And it's kind of almost a mosaic of items on objects. Most of them don't seem to be really worth much. Every now and then you'll look down, you'll see one, and it seems to glint with almost a golden sheen.
Get back, sorry.
Give me a perception check. Alara. As you're all looking, you also notice bones amongst the mosaic, and what should be like a grim sight, it feels very peaceful. Rather than feel like a crypt, it feels like a mausoleum of sort. This is a place of rest. It's a place of slumber, and you feel tired that sits on you. You blink, and your eyelids are very heavy. And then you all collectively look up at the ice that coats the top of this river.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel yourselves start to rush towards that ice. None of you notice anyone with you. It's as though you're all experiencing this in solitude.
Mm-hmm.
You rush towards the ice and you feel that there's a moment where you're going to collide with it. You squeeze your eyes closed before impact, but it doesn't come. As you find yourself resting prone atop of this frozen river.
Oh.
Oh.
Oop, hold on.
Whoa. Pretty.
Wow.
And you look out across it's familiar. It's a familiar landscape. This looks like home. This looks like the Frigid March, but it's not like a specific part of it that any of you recognize. And as you glance around, Sebastian, you turn and you see everyone with you first. When slowly you all turn and recognize that you're there together. Kind of resting on this ice. And then, Sebastian, you look down. And while ice is normally frosted over and hard to see through, the ice between you all has been polished and smoothed. And you guys can see through what must be a foot of ice a figure gently floating beneath the surface.
Do we recognize the figure?
Go ahead and make a society check.
Society.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Go for
Man,
it. Fuck it. We
I'm
go.
I'm so good at society, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, my society check goes ignored. I click again.
7. Sorry, that's 18.
I've
I
tried
got
rolling.
17.
5.
There we go. Oh, it was a 9 roll.
12.
Okay. None of you recognize this person except for you, Caspian.
Oh, shit.
In the temple, your family's temple in Littletorn, you remember looking at the statue of your ancestors and noticing a small figure crouched behind your ancestor. And this person has the same face. Though she appears to be sleeping. And as you watch, her face scrunches and distorts as if she's having a nightmare.
Oh no.
Can I kind of like I wanna put my paw on the ice, like kind of over where she is, and just sort of I don't know. I don't want to wake her up, but I want to try and like soothe her somehow.
What would you like to do?
I don't. All right, thinking back. All right, the statue of one of that I remember that was one of the that was like the first Novac, right? Or the big one.
It was the founding member of House Novac.
Right. And she did not wield this weapon because this is something that came later. Correct?
Actually, this Ashen Edge was a boon on the Pact of the Frozen March existing, which House Novac was established to maintain. So it's possible she could have, but you don't particularly know.
All right, fuck it. Then I will. Yeah, this thing radiates light and warmth at the moment. Since I poked that last thing, fuck it. We're drawing the sword. I'll draw Ashen Edge, and like have like one hand sort of like pressed on the ice, and then the other kind of like hover overhead, almost using it kind of like one of those like long cave lights, you know, to just sort of try and like illuminate the features and have her bask in the glow, I guess.
Okay. Make a religion check for me.
You picked the wrong cat. All right. Fucking weeball. I would like to use my good boy point.
Okay. Go ahead and reroll.
Fuck. That's not great. Come on, baby. Come on. Hey, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
I don't guess you would say that I could attach the bravado trait to this, huh?
What's the descriptor on that trait?
Hold on, let me go find it. Gosh, bravado, where are you? I don't even know where it is. That's just what they give me the tag for anything that would give me panache. Nah, fuck it. No, you know what? I can't find it. I don't want to hold the game up. I'm just gonna roll it again.
Fair.
Man, fucking whatever.
You hold your sword up to illuminate this figure and hope it gives her some comfort. She doesn't seem to notice. It doesn't seem to reach her. After a moment, Solanin, you hear footsteps approaching you all on the ice.
I turn in the direction of the footsteps.
You see a large figure walking towards you all. And as the figure gets closer, you see kind of a... like, this figure almost looks like they're encrusted with ice. But there's like a golden light to them. As this large 6'5" catfolk woman approaches you all.
Oh, it's a tall lady.
Down, Sebastian, down.
Tall lady must climb.
Jeez.
Sebastian has a type.
I'm gonna try speaking common to this lady first.
She's actually still
hello.
like 100 feet away from you guys. So she's approaching at a distance. You guys have like a moment before she gets to you if you guys would like to do anything. She's not moving threateningly, just like you guys have a moment before she gets close enough.
That's still alarming.
Yeah.
I don't guess any of us recognize her, huh?
Go ahead and make a society check.
I was gonna ask, is there anything sort of similar to like an insight check?
Perception would be insight.
Perception, insight, okay. I would like to perceive this lady to get what kind of vibe she's given.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
25 on my society.
I'm just gonna
Good
roll
damn.
aside.
13 on my perception.
I got
Yeah, it's owed to me
9.
after wasting my good boy point.
For real. No, she's got very relaxed posture, Selena, and she doesn't seem threatening. She's got a little bit of a swagger, actually. Like she's approaching you guys with confidence, but it's very non-threatening.
That swagger.
Caspian, you glance at this figure. You've been pretty preoccupied with the woman under the ice. So you glance up at this figure, and then you do a double take. That is your ancestor.
Oh.
What the
Oh,
Oh.
oh, that's awkward.
fuck? Holy shit. Huh. Caspian, I think Caspian's just gonna just do a quick double take. I just kind of mutter a quiet like, what the fuck?
You know her?
That's a. Oh, I would say so. That's that is the first Novac.
What?
Huh?
That's the first member of my house.
Well,
I mean, surely you recognize her. There's statues of her all over the damn place.
There's no way that's actually her, right?
With all the weird stuff that's been going on and mystical things we've seen,
yeah, actually.
it's probably her. It's
It kind
probably.
of checks out now. But it's like,
But like Caspian said, I'm not going to jump to any conclusions. And, it might be a monster. It could be an illusion. It could be a million different things.
That's true.
no.
Does she seem like she sees us?
Yeah, she's walking right towards you guys. She's just kind of at a slow kind of stroll. She walks.
Okay, and so this is so to be clear, whatever you described it, you should have said giant cat lady, right?
She's a I said cat woman.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck! I totally missed that.
So
Sorry, I
she's
was
6'5" cat folk.
Very
Man.
tall.
I said
Yeah.
big fucking cat
And
lady.
then Sebastian was all like,
Whoa.
And Caspian, the closer she gets, the more she reminds you of your sister, or rather, your sister reminds you of her.
Yeah. Okay.
hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Caspian. I think Caspian will like stand up for sure and like straighten up. They are, for the record, not 6'5". Not even fucking close.
How tall is Caspian?
Caspian's like. Oh, let me see. Where did I put it? I don't have an exact footage. I'd say Caspian's
do.
like.
Caspian is 6 feet.
Oh, 6 foot? Okay, good.
Oh, inch taller. Haha.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Caspian's just gonna like straighten up and like dust themselves off and shit, and, like try and look presentable and make sure and just take a quick look at the rest of the party and make sure nobody is like looking murdery.
Murray.
Yeah, how you guys
So I
looking?
was-
How you feeling?
Oh,
I mean, if I don't see anybody else feeling threatened, I'm probably not going to feel threatened.
I mean,
So-
yeah.
Saladin has
Yeah.
fully relaxed her posture. Just, like tail is just low, like sort of just the lazy sway. And like her shoulders are like a drop a bit.
Hell yeah.
This lady ain't a threat.
Okay.
Alara's trying to like
Well,
just like relax, but she's still on edge from the whole book exploding lady coming out of a book thing earlier, so she's, a little bit on edge.
Yeah, fair.
flashbacks.
Yeah, valid.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian will put a gentle hand at her back and be like it's okay.
It's okay. Sebastian's here.
Alara relaxes a little bit after that, but is still like she's still at the ready.
Wiggle my eyebrows at Astrid.
Yeah, all right. Well, seeing that nobody's looking fucking crazy, Caspian's gonna take a step forward. In that case.
All right, you take a step towards this figure, and then you guys are in a sort of like liminal space here.
Mm.
And she was approaching you at a stroll. The moment you take a step towards her, in like a blink of the eye, she's before you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ah!
Still
Oh.
like 5 feet between you. Not directly in front of you. But close.
Okay.
God. Okay.
She crosses her arms and gives you a smile, Caspian.
Oh.
Nope.
And then she holds out her hand, gesturing towards your sword.
Oh man. The sword is like everything. Yeah, no, fuck it, man. This is the what? Yep, unquestioning loyalty. Fair enough. Yeah, Caspian will
What?
kind of look down at it and look back at her, and they will offer it out.
She takes it by the handle, and she holds the blade in her hand as if examining the blade.
Right. Caspian definitely has like their other hand like tightened into like a real hard fist. Like that was a hard ask.
You watch as she examines the blade, and she runs her thumb over the flat of it, the flat edge.
Ooh.
And she drags it down towards the hilt. She probably only caresses her thumb over maybe an inch of space. Caspian, you're the only one really close enough to see this, but as she does this, it's almost like she's wiping away dirt or dust or a smudge in the blade. But as her thumb passes over it, you watch a spark form and then carve the shape of a rune on the blade of your sword.
Whoa.
And then she kind of tilts it as if making sure. And she gives you a smirk and hands it back.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They sort of like just kind of reach up and take it. Thank you. And they kind of just lower their voice a little bit, just trying to make sure nobody else could hear, but I mean, it's entirely up to the rest of the group. Just say, as they sort of like in the moment of like the weapon kind of like passing hands, their brow kind of furrows, and their ears sort of like flick back a little bit, and they look up and they just say, Are you certain? Are you sure about this? This isn't meant for someone else?
You watch as her brow furrows slightly. She gives you a very determined look. And then she opens her mouth to speak. And her voice, when it reaches you, it doesn't seem to be directionally coming from her. As you all hear it, and it seems to encompass all of you. And it's firm and commanding, but it's still nurturing. As she looks at you, Caspian, and she says, "My child, we do not have time for doubt. Things are waking up.
Yes, of course. I understand. And
You
they will
watch.
kind of like tighten their like roll their fingers over the grip and kind of like shore it up and tighten it.
You watch as her face kind of gentles, and she takes a few steps closer to you. And she reaches out a hand and places it on your shoulder. Things will be heating up very quickly now. I have a task for you.
Yes, of course. Anything.
You must learn her name.
And I kind of nod and then gesture and like look back to the woman under the ice. Her name.
Her name.
And we will do what we can. Whatever it takes, we will find it. I don't suppose you can point us in a direction.
where would the challenge in that be?
Caspian sort of like nods their head low. Yes. Yes, quite right. Where would the challenge in that be? And they'll kind of take the weapon, take Ashen Edge, and sort of like put the basket hilt to their chest in sort of that, in sort of a salute style manner, where the blade is kind of like running upwards. It will be done then. In the name of House Novac.
She gives you a smile. And all of you then notice throughout this conversation, throughout your time being here, the moon has been inching across the sky. Very rapidly.
The moon?
The moon.
Mm-hmm.
And around now, it dips beneath the horizon. You see this every day. It's how you all manage time.
Mhm.
Moonrise, moonfall. What you aren't expecting is on the other side of the sky. Light
No.
emerges.
Oh, wow.
As a light brighter than any of you have ever seen begins to inch its way into the sky. And the
Holy
forest around you all starts to change. And the snow melts. And the ice dissipates. And things become pink and orange, and then slowly green as you witness daylight, full daylight, for the first time.
Except for me.
You've never seen full daylight.
Have I not?
Nope, just twilight.
Even from where I came?
Let the dungeon
Correct.
master do the
You've
dungeon
never seen
master
full
thing.
daylight. Where you're from is always twilight.
Oh.
And you watch as a beam of sun cascades across the river and encompasses that woman in the ice. And you watch her face contort in confusion. And then she screams. But you can't hear her.
Oh, no.
And her visage begins to shift into that wet, undying form you guys have seen before.
Oh, my God.
Wait, that was. Oh.
The river spirit?
And her eyes open. And you catch only a glimpse of the panic there before she's dragged deep into the river.
Oh.
And you all wake up.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Let's go ahead and take a long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a rest, but the long way.
Yeah. Cool.
Well.
And for those of you with 2 blessings of the river, you now have access to the second blessing.
Whoa.
Well.
Trigger. take a damage from a creature while the first blessing is active. Effect. Give up your fortune to give the triggering creature misfortune for the remaining of the... Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa. So, okay, so if we trigger this while in that 1 minute while the blessing is active, instead of giving us advantage for a thing, we can give something else disadvantage.
Correct.
For the rest of
that's
that
really
time.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
Sick.
cool.
That's pretty cool. Caspian, of course, sleeps in their own big fancy tent.
Yeah.
And just kind of, so, you know, they don't have a confirmation to, like, look around at the rest of the group. But they will look at their sword.
You see the rune there. As
Gulp.
you've received the first gift of your relic.
Ooh,
Relic.
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 The relic.
Sure hope
And I
it
will
does.
add that to your character sheet later because I forgot to type it out.
Yep, fair enough.
My bad.
Totally fair. But I'm sure it's very cool.
It does some cool stuff.
Caspian,
Alright.
yeah, Caspian will like get up and push their way out of their tent. All right. Was that one of those shared dream things that happened again?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You got fancy new things on your sword?
Yep.
Yep. Shared
There's a
dream.
Rune on the blade.
Is it a dream? If it's conspired in reality? Question mark.
I mean, dream, vision,
I guess
whatever you
more
want
of
to
a
call
vision.
it. Semantics, irrelevant. We
I
have a job
just-
to do.
We have lots of to do.
What did I sign myself up for?
Caspian like pushes their way to the other group's tent, and he says, "For an adventure, of course." Ooh, yes. This is going to be good.
Or really, really bad.
I just.
No, I mean, did she seem... She seemed confused near the end.
Certainly. But we have a heading now. We have a job to do, and we know what we're here to stop.
It's true.
Is nobody else stuck on the sky changing colors?
That's what we got.
That's what we gotta stop.
Well,
No, well.
Well,
That's
I
what
mean,
we
I
need
know
to
the
stop.
rest of you haven't seen some bit of light in the sky, but that was a lot of light in the sky.
Indeed.
more
I've
than
never seen snow melt like that.
more than I've seen.
Yes. And whatever it did, whatever the result, is not something that we can abide. It seems our good lady of the frigid march can't abide it either. So, we're going to return to Littlethorn. We're going to gather our wits, gather our information, and we are going to find her name. Yes. And stop
Right.
whatever strange forces are attempting to bring about this rising of the sun.
All right.
Would we know what the sun is?
You would have a vague concept of what the sun is.
Okay. Wow.
It had Caspian did mention it whenever they were talking about their mirror house on the other side of the world.
Oh, right.
I feel like Alara would know just from books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would only know it academically,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's mine. So that lady in the eyes. Do we? She's the.
She's definitely yes.
The
she's
river spirit. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just making sure we're still on the same page. I'm still a little. Woo. All right. Well, we better get moving.
Indeed.
Yeah, we do. We
need to get back to the village, ensure that my people are safe, and figure out what we can about these devious forces at work.
Okay. You guys all pack up your camp and get ready to head out.
Yeah.
Caspian, can I get a driving lore check for the day?
Yeah.
tally ho into a ditch.
You wanted to be the driver.
No. I didn't say I wanted to be the driver. I'm the only one who knows how to
You
drive.
can
There's
drive.
a difference. There's a difference. All right. 18.
Yeah, easily you keep at speed.
That's pretty good driving.
You guys go your whole distance, and then you push a little bit further because technically it's in the third hex that Little Torn exists. So you guys arrive Little Torn late in the evening.
How on fire is it?
Yeah. What are we looking at? Vibe check.
It looks as it always looks. Oops, I got rid of the landing page. Whoops, hold on one
Nice.
second.
Oh God.
I don't know. There we go, I fixed it. Okay. It looks as you anticipated it would look.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Little Tord.
No, I'm sorry yet.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good. Lights are on. 2 things of music playing.
Yeah.
1 thing of music playing. Good. All right.
You're
we're gonna head-
easily
Yeah.
you're easily able to stable your goats and return to wherever it is you'd like to return to.
I mean, I'm going back to my keep.
I'm going back to Louise's blog.
Where's everyone else headed?
I probably follow Caspian to make sure there's not like an assassin waiting in the keep for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Alara's a little traumatized by being solo, so she'll probably come with too.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. All
Astrid?
are welcome, please.
I'm going to go complete my mission that I was originally sent to do and talk to Arcanist Rin. Or see if I can get in to see Arcanist
Yeah, I was
Rin.
supposed to say good luck with that.
It is rather late at night.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, you guys are arriving back to town.
I guess I'll go with everybody else then.
Okay. So the 4 of you head towards the keep. Selena, and you're headed towards the Weasel's Claw.
Yes, I'm going home.
Okay. You head on home. The rest of you enter the keep. Make a perception check for me, please.
Oh, fuck.
All of
me.
us?
Yeah, whoever's going to the keep.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Nice mysterious perception check that didn't show up. Again. Up there.
It did
is.
roll, though. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Why didn't? There we go.
There's my hidden perception check.
Let's go ahead and get this going. Invisible perception check.
Okay. Astrid, you notice first, but as soon as you guys enter the keep, you can hear the sound of lively conversation and laughter from what you know to be is the direction of the interior dining room.
Oh.
That's not good.
What are you talking about? That's not good.
I mentioned, like, I hear laughter and conversation.
What about that wouldn't be good? That's a inherently good thing.
At this hour, though?
Sure. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's push open the doors.
Fuck it, we ball.
All right. You head towards the dining hall, and you go to open the doors, and they fling open before you could touch them. As Beatrice exits the hall, still laughing, looking over her shoulder. And she turns to face you all, and her face lights up in surprise, and she goes, "Oh, you're back!" And over her shoulder, you can see the person she's laughing with is Thalassa. The Orcish Thane.
Okay.
Of Little Torn. Who smiles at you all very jovially.
I will smile back. Yes, of course we've returned.
Definitely a smile.
Successful as ever.
I was just showing the good Thane out.
Yes, please do, please do.
Beatrice gives you a nod and starts to take Thalassa towards the doors. And once they're a few steps away from you, they turn, their heads kind of bow together, and they start whispering and giggling.
That's concerning BT.
What would you guys like to do?
Well,
Look at that.
gosh, I need to go find. Well, I mean, I'm home. Let's see if we could find Gurdy.
Make another perception check.
Oh boy.
You start with the kitchens, because Beatrice had guests this late, so usually that means there's like some sort of food happening. But Gurdy's not in there. Gurdy's assistant is, but seems to have taken over all of the cooking. So you head to Gurdy's room next. You knock. No answer.
I mean, I would have asked their assistant. You! Yes! You old so-and-so.
They give you a polite bow. How
Yes,
can I help you, Viscount?
Looking for Gurdy.
Oh, Gurdy's on vacation.
Vacation? That doesn't sound right. To where? What? No. What?
Oh, she didn't say where she was going, just that she was taking a bit of a vacation.
She said that to you?
No, she said it to Lady Beatrice.
She said that to BT. Uh-huh. And how long ago was that, precisely?
2 days ago?
And she did not say where she was going?
I'm not privy to that information, my lord.
My liege, but alright. Interesting. Well, then I go talk Beatty.
Okay. You go to find Beatty. You find her in her room. Kind of like she's getting ready for bed.
Yep, I'll give a knock.
Yes?
Caspian arrived with his entourage.
Yes, it's Caspian.
Oh, yes, cousin. She opens the door. What can I do for you?
What's this I hear about, Gurdy taking a vacation? What?
Oh, yes, she said she just wanted a bit of sightseeing before the frigid March opened. You know, it's a very busy time for her.
Dungeon Master. In all my time here, does this seem like usual Gurdy behavior?
No.
Yeah, it seems weird.
Yeah. You know that Gurdy
It's
wants
weird.
to go visit her relatives at some point, but that is not a trip that she could manage before the frigid March opens. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's look at the calendar. So it is the 19th. People will start arrive, like the procession will arrive at Little Torn for the week-long celebrations in 4 days. There's no way to get from here to Azan Gathul and back in that amount of time.
Right.
Without, like, magical help, but...
And where precisely did she say she was going?
Oh, cousin, isn't it a bit beneath your station to keep track of where the help goes?
Ooh.
I'm just gonna kind of narrow my eyes a little bit. Not whenever it's 4 days before the opening of the Frigid March. There are things that need doing. Can I vibe check Beatrice?
Go ahead. Make a perception check.
He's more than a vibe check. TBH.
Posture, facial expressions, cadence, they all sound like Beatrice, but the essence of what she's communicating to you sounds so not like Beatrice.
All right. I will kind of nod. Right. Well, interesting. And what was the good chiefess doing here, speaking with you? Is there anything I should know about? Anything I should be concerned about?
Oh, we were just going over the final festivity plans. You know, just small business.
Right.
May
Well
I
then.
help you with anything else, cousin?
No, I believe that's fine.
You must be tired after your travels.
Yes, very much so. I will find myself to sleep. My compatriots here, of course, require respite as well.
Of course, the guest wing is still open and ready for them.
Good. All right, then. We will head to bed.
Have a good night. She closes the
Yes.
door.
Indeed. And I will turn and walk off. But I'm going to make my way towards Gurdy's room.
Okay.
And as we're kind of walking, I'm just going to kind of lower my voice. Say, something is fucky.
Well, it might be a charm thing, like what happened last time.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps. What happened last time?
We were at the dinner party, and there was like there's like
right,
an effect that was happening as the
yes.
I think as the
It was the
wasn't
chiefess, yes.
yeah it was the chiefess who was chief. Is it chiefess or chieftain?
You know, hold on. Let me double check my notes.
It is chiefess. It says chieftain, but I don't know.
Either way's fine. We don't
Okay.
Yeah, much
big
care
chief.
for the gender change. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So yeah, the chieftain was doing it with their stories and stuff.
Yes, right.
And they were talking and giggling and laughing, so possibly tried to keep a whisper. Possibly charmed your cousin.
Indeed. That seems strange all the same. Gurdy would not be away from the house so close to the opening of the gate. Something is amiss.
Something definitely does not feel right.
Yeah. None of this feels right.
Yes. I'm gonna go snoop around Gurdy's room.
Okay. You head to Gurdy's room. Give it a cursory knock. No answer.
Yep.
You go
Crack it
to
on open.
the door and it's locked.
Well, I brought a thief.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Here, let me take care of that for you.
Let
you
me
would not
check. Let me
mind.
take a look.
Go ahead, do a thievery check.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm using my good boy point.
Okay, re-roll.
That was a nat 1, chat. Okay.
You go to unlock this door. And there's like a moment where you feel something catch that should not. And you like close your eyes, hold your breath, and give it a tug because you know that's what you need to do. And the door unlocks. But you do break your lockpicks.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna need some new ones at some point.
Noted. Push my way inside.
Yeah, you push your way in. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
You've been in Gurdy's room a lot of times. She's been your, she's your cook now, but she was your governess when you were a child. Like, this is a room you frequented when you had bad dreams, when you scraped a knee. When you just wanted comfort, this is the place you'd go. It looks as you expected. A rocking chair in the corner. Books piled up on the side table next to it. A comfortable bed. The handmade quilt that Gurdy made. A chest at the foot of it. Nothing's out of place. You go to kind of walk the room just to make sure. And as you're turning past the chest, something catches on your toe. And you look down and you see Gurdy's satchel. That's the bag that she takes with her whenever she goes anywhere. You pick it up, open it, it's fully stocked. Even her money bag is in here.
That's strange.
You would think she would want to travel with that.
Yes. This bodes ill.
It really does.
Gotta like... Yeah, I'm gonna toss a place.
Okay.
Gonna like look under the bed, check everything, be extra thorough, and get the other people involved.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
we will get involved.
Another round of perception checks.
Okay.
Phenomenal. That's a question mark.
Okay. I'll tell you, Queenie, that was a natural one.
Oh, jeez. Ouch.
Caspian, you tried to start, like, turning this place over. But you're having a hard time. Your hands start shaking a little bit. This is concerning to you. So Alara and Sebastian, noticing that, you kind of start to take over for Caspian. And you guys turn the room down from ceiling to baseboards. You find a lot of stuff that's just Gurdy stuff. You find a loose floorboard, you pry it up. There's a bottle of alcohol in there. You find a bunch of money stuffed under the mattress. It's like an emergency fund. You flip through the books. You see things written in the margins, little notes. There's not anything here to dictate what might have happened to her. And you all get, 'cause it's like she just vanished. There's nothing in this room. Until Alara, you turn.
Mm-hmm.
You, on a whim, try to, like, pry the bed away from the wall a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you almost don't notice it. There's a small word scratched into the wall.
Okay.
It says imposters.
Caspian. She kind of like says it like hushed, but like urgently. Take a
Yes?
look at this. And she points it out.
I see. All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna go speak to the law speaker tomorrow, first thing in the morning.
Is that a good idea? Maybe we should do some investigation of our own before we start doing that.
Well, she was the one who was just as concerned as we were, and I find myself very concerned about the people who were close. So,
We go
Yes.
speak to them tomorrow. We should do so with caution and not give away too much until we know that they're safe.
yes, we'll speak to the yes. All right. Yep. We need Saladin.
We do.
Let's. Fuck. All right.
Do you need a moment?
It's been a long day. We are at our limits already. I'm concerned a great deal for the state of Little Torn and its people, and where they have taken my dear Gurdy. Alright.
We'll find Gurdy. But first we should probably put this place back together as best as we can so they don't suspect too much.
Indeed. Yes, alright, yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Yes, and we need rest, and we will proceed with caution.
It's a good idea.
Alright. Yes, we'll rest and prepare to investigate tomorrow.
Alright. That sounds good.
Yes.
Do you want me to try and like stay awake and make sure nobody tries sneaking into your room or whatever?
No.
Let's... I know this is a bit maybe uncomfortable for some of us, but maybe we should sleep in pairs just to be sure we're not alone.
Yeah, that sounds good to me, but you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it done. Yes. I will have tasks for you all tomorrow.
All right. All right, let's put this place back together.
Okay, it's pretty easily done. It's a well lived in space, but it's tidy and well kept. So you guys set to rights all the stuff that was in here, and then you head to bed.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
I'll keep Gurdy's bag.
Okay, you keep Gurdy's satchel. Who's sleeping where?
Alera would probably room with Sebastian.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm sleeping in my room.
Right.
Yeah. Where's Astrid sleeping?
Well, I doubt Caspian wants a dog laying on the floor in the room.
Oh my god.
Caspian, do you have a doggy bed?
No.
Do you have an adjacent room?
Probably. Maybe. Sure.
Do you have
there
you have a
is
comfy couch?
an adjoining. There's a small adjoining room to yours, Caspian, from like back when your family kept valets.
Ah. There you go.
All right, I'll sleep in there. That way, if something happens, I'm right there.
It is a barren, dusty room, but it's serviceable. There's a bed in there.
Sweet. I'm used to sleeping out in the snow. So.
Perfect. This is luxury.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, fine.
You
I'll clean
all
up a little before I sleep. Unroll my bedroll.
unroll your bedroll. You all settle in.
No, I cut my bedroll into pieces.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a bedroll. I'll sleep on the floor. I'll clean up a little bit. And sleep
There's a
on the
bed.
There's
you
a
can
bed.
sleep on the bed.
Oh, there is a bed. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have blankets. It's not turned down. It's just a mattress, but there's a mattress.
that's fine. That's fine. Mattress.
All right.
Let's go. We ball.
You all settle in for your first night back in Little Torn.
Yay!
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Yay!
Yippee!
Session.
Woo! Oh my goodness.
My
Ooh,
goodness.
things are getting fucking Game of Thrones here.
Things are getting spicy.
I like
Things are
politics.
getting wild.
Soft magic and politics.
That
All
was
right.
crazy.
Well, with that, we really hope you enjoyed this week's tale from the virtual tabletop, and we hope you'll join us next week at 5:30 p.m.
Yay.
Pacific Standard Time. Thank you and good night.
Bye.
Bye.